How's everybody doing? What's up? What's up? What's up? How's everybody? Hey. Well, thank you, darling. I hope you have a little fun tonight. I hope you have some fun here tonight. Let's see how it goes. Hope everybody has fun. How are you doing tonight, Maxine? How you feeling? How's everything in your world? I hope everybody has a lot of fun here tonight. We're going to have some more fun tonight. We're going to talk about a few situations and stuff. So we're going to have a good time. I'm just getting myself together. Getting myself together. La, la, la. Everything's good. I'm so glad to hear that, sweetie. I am so glad to hear that you are doing wonderful. An ugly Christmas sweater online. So how's your day been, Maxine? How you been doing? What'd you do today? I stayed home because I was tired today and watched some TV. I got my vlog video coming out in a few minutes. But other than that, I just kind of chill a little bit. I'm going to be doing a review on a video here shortly and all that good stuff. So I am ready for all of that excitement. Hello, Family Wizard. How are you? Come on in. Come on in. How is everybody? Get a few more people in here and we'll hang out tonight. See who wants to come on panel tonight and hang out with me. Wow, guys, I'm excited. So I went and got you something on it. Oh, you didn't have to do that. Oh, you didn't have to ever do that, Maxine. You do not ever have to send me anything, sweetie. But I hope you got what I sent you, Maxine. It should come this week. You should already have it. If not, it should come this week. Family Wizard, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. I am very excited about the holiday season upon us. I'm a little dizzy tonight, so I don't know how long I'll be able to do this live stream because I'm not feeling very well. The last hour and a half, if I take that medicine, it makes me really, really dizzy. I mean, really dizzy but sleepy, and I'll be out like going to sleep. So I got to make sure that I stay awake. I'm talking to you guys. That medicine is not good. Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad you love my vibe. I love you guys too. I really enjoy doing what I do. I think it's one of my favorite things to just come and talk to people, come talk to you guys and tell you guys you're doing and stuff. What are you guys up to tonight? Bum, 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 bum. Oh, yeah, the ice storm. Oh, my word. We're supposed to have storms tonight. I'm praying we don't. I'm really praying that we don't have anything tonight. No storms. Because I really want to go to work tomorrow, but we may have storms. I don't know if we're going to have them or not. They're saying we're going to have them, so we'll see. We'll see. It's cold and outside. It's horribly cold outside, and I really want to go like run and do some things, but I just don't want to go back outside. That's the problem. I just don't want to go outside. Like I'm done. I'm like I don't want to ever go back outside again tonight. So like I could run to the store and stuff, but I don't want to. I was like, no, don't make me go outside. Please don't make me go outside. Don't make me go outside. So that's what I'm like, no. Yes, our schools do close here when they have ice storms. Yeah. One snowflake, I mean, they're closing schools here. It's like, we're done. It's snowing. We got to stop. Close schools. Which is really crazy to me. But they do. They close them down. The first little bit of anything. It's like, gotta go. Gotta go. We're closing down schools. Get out. Go home. So, which is, it's sad. It really is sad. I hate to say that, but it is sad that they do that. But that is exactly how it works. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm glad your power is back on, though, family wizard. I can certainly understand that our power was off one time when we had a bad ice storm, and it was crazy. Crazy. I understand. I was like, girl. So, anyhow, how is everybody tonight? Gypsy Rose, get out of there, baby. What state are you in? So let's see what we got. Come on, Ollie. All right, I'm back. Gypsy Rose. Did I name her Gypsy Rose after what song? Has anybody seen my Sweet Gypsy Rose? She's actually named Gypsy Rose from the musical Gypsy, about the vaudevillian burlesque stripper Gypsy Rose Lee, who was very famous, and I drank the play, and I named her Gypsy Rose after that. But I do sing to her, hey, has anybody seen that sweet Gypsy Rose? I do sing that to her a lot, but she's named after that play. No, yeah. Hey, Mom, man, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. If anybody wants to come on panel, feel free to today. We're going to just have an open forum tonight and chat and chill and talk. But yeah, if you ever seen the movie Gypsy, the play Gypsy, they also did a movie with Bette Midler. Excuse me, version with Natalie Wood as well. I can show my face, guys. I just look like absolute crack. Ola tonight. Crap. Ola. I'll show my face in just a moment. So. But let me give you something to drink, and I'll be back here, and we'll talk about a few things. So you guys hang tight. I'll turn on the camera. We'll be talking about a few things coming up. Oliver, my baby. My baby Oliver. How you doing, buddy? How you doing, my sweet baby Oliver? My sweet baby Oliver. All right, guys. You're welcome, man. How you doing? How you doing, man? Good to see everybody. Come on in. Come on in. Oh, my goodness. What's up, everybody? You're welcome, Mama. How are ya? You guys don't have to thank me. The biggest thing is that I hope it brought you a little bit of Christmas cheer this holiday season. My lights aren't working behind me. I have to get a new battery. I'm so sad. I have to get a new battery for my remote control. I think it burnt out. How are you, Mama? Good to see you. Big T Coins. Guys, check out his channel. He's got an awesome channel. I love that man's channel. He's such a sweet guy. And he's such a nice guy. And he's got such a good channel. I want to take my dad there. My dad wasn't feeling well this Friday. I told him about that and he got really excited. So I'm hoping he will come there. I'm thinking about doing something. Have people send my dad cards to. He's really kind of having a rough time right now. So. Hey, Queenie, how are you? How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Jeez, Ollie, baby, didn't we just have this? Come on, Ollie. You were just in here. Why'd you go back out? Oliver, we were just in here. So, guys, I just did my Vlogmas Day 9 video, which I'm going to have out after this live stream. You know, I always put it out after the live stream. But it's going to be fun. I had a cool day. So, I might, what time tomorrow? I might come in there. Good too, Mom. I'm glad you're back. Glad you're back. So hopefully, I got some cool ideas. If some things change on YouTube, though, I won't be back on here. But right now, I got some cool things planned for what's going on YouTube. So how's everybody doing? Let's talk about 6 p.m. as always. Okay, if I'm home, I got to do some shopping tomorrow. So I think I will be there, man. With my dad, if I am home tomorrow, I have to take him shopping too. So he's having a rough day. Sorry, in the meantime. Oh, I just heard some rumors that we're going to have to start over and stuff like that with our hours and things like that. So if that's true, I'm just done. I've worked so hard to get things going on this channel. Praying for my daddy. Yeah, he's just going through some stuff, and I really need to get him some cheer, but someone just sent me a thing, so hopefully it'll be a good thing. But yeah, he is. He's having a rough day. And my brother and sister, it was a mass communication today that was not happy. I was not happy about what happened today. So I'm hoping that'll work itself out. Yeah, he's having a rough day. Really rough day. So we're going to try to fix that, though. Hopefully soon. You guys, I got the coolest. You'll have to watch my new video. You can see them on my tree if you look really. I got some ornaments on my tree, so you guys can spot them. Probably not from over here, but I can see them on the tree. I got 2 new ornaments. You'll see them in my video coming out. It'll be out in just a few minutes. My Vlogmas video my cousin's wife made 2 ornaments, and they're absolutely stunning. And in a little while, I'll show them to you guys here on the stream. Yeah, they're on the tree. They're awesome. She made them by hand. They're just beautiful. I just love them. And they're on my tree. One of them I actually had gotten for an ornament exchange, but I fell in love with the ornament so much I was going to keep it for myself and go out and buy another ornament. And I know that sounds terrible, but it's so cute and so great. She did such a good job with it. It's like amazing. I don't know. I can't be. My dad and I are a lot alike, so we clash sometimes. I tried to do something with him today, but it got all messed up, and so I'm gonna do something with him tomorrow. He really, really, really wants a blanket for Christmas. So I gotta find my dad like the perfect blanket, and we were supposed to go out today and find his blanket, and it didn't happen. And so I'm gonna go tomorrow, and we're gonna find my dad a blanket. So hopefully my dad will get a blanket tomorrow and find the one that he wants. So. I'm going to call him and take him to get a blanket tomorrow. That's all he wants is a blanket. So. Yeah, and I had my dad, I had some ornaments made for me. I'll show you guys. I have to show you guys because they're so cool. Hang on. Let me show you guys. So I had these 2 ornaments made, and I want to show them to you guys. And I talk about them in my new video, but I gotta show them to you guys because they're so cool. Okay, so the first one I had this one made for an ornament exchange I was gonna go to, and I love it so much. Look at that, because it's the Grinch. Is that not cool? My cousin's wife makes these. She makes them and she sells them. And I had this made, and I just kind of fell in love with it myself, and I'm not taking it. But this is another one that I love too. You'll see them in my video, so please make sure you watch my video. But you guys get a sneak preview. This is Clemson, which is really popular here in South Carolina. It's a team that I love, and my mom loves, and my brother. But on the back, you notice it's my brother, and it's his death date and his date of birth. My brother was a huge Clemson fan. Matter of fact, he just loved Clemson, and so. You should get her one of these. These are adorable. Matter of fact, when my brother passed away, we did his whole funeral. Did his whole funeral in Clemson, and it was beautiful, just stunning, and I just absolutely loved it. And we all wore orange in honor of him, and it was just beautiful. So. I love this Grinch one. I love it so much. I love the Grinch too. My sister loves it. My brother is like, your sister's going to steal that one. I may call her and ask her to do me another Grinch one for my sister for Christmas. I may ask her. But I just wanted to show you guys this. I hope you guys are enjoying those. Those are absolutely beautiful. No, I'm so in love with them. I absolutely love all of these. Really, they're so beautiful. Oh, falling off my tree now. They're falling off my tree. Let me put this in the back of the tree, guys, because it doesn't have a lot in the back of the tree. So anyway, I'm just talking babbling while you guys are doing this. You love it? Yeah, I love the Grinch too, and I'm going to text her and ask her to make me another Grinch for my sister, I think, for Christmas. That way I'll have another Grinch for her. And then this Clemson one for my brother, oh my gosh, she did such a good job with it. She really put a lot of work into it, and it's such a beauty. Oh my gosh, I love my brother so much. I miss him so much. I miss him every single day. So it's just really nice to have this one, this honor of him. The Grinch is like weighing down my Christmas tree, guys. Hey, Sandy, look at my Grinch ornament. Isn't that pretty? I'm hanging on my tree. You got my card. You're welcome, sweetie. You guys don't have to thank me. I just send them out to bring you guys a little bit of cheer and joy. So if you got a little bit of joy and cheer from it, then that is all that matters, baby. You don't ever have to thank me for that. That is my honor. It is my honor to send a little bit of Christmas cheer out to someone. I love I love Christmas time. As far as the decorations go, you showed one on the video. My card. I didn't understand, just handy. I bought those today. You're sitting at your cards tomorrow. Cool. Yeah, I got a few more to send out too tomorrow. I took this off my tree. I had them perfect. I'll rearrange them later in the video when I get off of here. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, and welcome. Everybody in here, make sure you guys all sub to each other. Make sure you show each other love and support. You know, I'm just the same person I am in real life, buddy. Who I am is who I am. You know, I'm the same ordinary guy. I'm not gonna change. If you know me in real life, some of you that have talked to me in real life can attest to the fact that I am exactly who I am on channel. You see me on channel. I love my tree, guys. It looks good, isn't it? I'm very happy. I like it. Oh, it looks nice. It is some of my ornaments got to move around. There's like a lot in the front. I noticed it's kind of crowded out in the front here. Let's try to fix some of this. Kind of crowded out in the front, and I don't have any in the back. It's one of these. You know, I went to a friend's house. I was looking at their tree at work, and they have no ornament to the back of the tree. And I was like, why? And they're like, no one sees the back of the tree. And I was like, I know, but still. I came from a family that my mom, she decorated every single branch on her Christmas tree. I talked about that in a video, you guys remember? My mom decorated every single branch. So it's very important to me that my Christmas tree is very, very decorated and very, very, like, this is an ornament for my coworker at work. But my Christmas tree is very organized and ornament and decorated and stuff like that. So I'm sorry, guys. I get on tangents. My bad. Yes, I'm blessed to have all of you guys. That's the difference in my life. Is that I'm blessed to have you guys in my life. Guys, make sure you check out the Random Life of Sandy. She's a good friend of mine. She is doing Vlogmas as well as myself. We're doing Vlogmas together. Well, not together. I'm doing Vlogmas with Jacqueline0473. She's my partner, but Sandy's my friend, and I really enjoyed talking to her. She made my hey Debbie. Sandy made my intro that I always use, and she made my new one for Christmas. She's amazing, amazing woman. And she does really good art. I mean, really graphics and stuff to make my stuff. So I'm excited. So thank you again, Sandy, from the bottom of my heart for all you've done for my intro and all that kind of stuff. Hey, Debbie, how are you? Debbie Davis is in the house. I had pizza tonight. I'm excited about that. Debbie Davis is in the house. I'm so tired, guys. I really am. I've been having a... How is it? How you doing, Debbie? How's your mom? Good at copy and paste. Well, I love my Christmas one, and I love my regular one, too. So it is definitely... I enjoy it, Sandy. I love it. I'm going to use it forever. I'm going to use your intro forever until I get a new one. I was actually not doing them, and I was so excited when you sent me the Christmas one, and then when you sent me the original one, I was so excited. So I'll use the original one forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Because I really love it. But that's my kind of goal. I'm like, I'm going to use this year. Waiting for the MRI results. I'm still waiting on my couple results from my doctor's office. I got to call them tomorrow. It's not going to be a nice phone call. I'm very upset with them about some things. So tomorrow's not going to be a nice phone call. Anybody want to come on panel and hang out? Debbie, do you want to come on panel and hang out? Please do. And there's a lot of people snowed in. Not my friend Sharon Silver Southern is snowed in. They have a huge amount of snowstorm there. It's like huge. So she's really snowed in. I feel bad for her. Do I read? Of course I read. I love books. I love books. I'm in entertainment. I'm an educator. I love reading. You're sitting with your mom. Oh, I miss you. I miss our conversations. I miss hearing your voice and talking to you. I got so much to tell you, girl. So much to tell you, too. I miss calling her. I used to call Debbie on my way home from work all the time. I miss her. And I'd call Tracy and her. Or I'd call one of them. We'd call each other. I miss those phone calls. All right, sweetheart. Thank you, guys. Make sure you subscribe to Sandy. Sandy, would you like to be a mod in my room? Would you mind being one? If you can. It's up to you, Sandy. You make that choice. If you want to be one, I'd love to have you as one. I always ask people if they don't want to be one. I don't take it offensively either because I don't like. I'm a terrible mod. I like reading all types of books. I like awesome. I would love you to. Hang on, Sandy. Let me make you one real quick. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you, Sandy. All right. Awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna check out Sandy's newest video too. Her newest one, which went Christmas lights. Sandy, what were you talking about? A video earlier that you said you read in a book. You read in a video. What were you talking about? You put in a video, the one with the Christmas lights. You showed that in the video. Oh, you showed my card in a video. Okay, I see it. Cool. Night, everyone. Good night, Sandy. Have a nice night. I'm trying to watch everybody's Vlogmas videos. I love you too, Chi Mama. You're the best. Bye, Debbie. Bye. I saw you on Cooper's chats last night. Did you have fun on there? I hope you had a good time on there last night. I saw you on there this morning when I woke up. Cool deal. Oh, Merry Christmas to you too, Sugar. How are you, Sugar Cane? You should come online with you. Should come on with me, Sugar. Sugar Cane is in the house, y'all. I love Sugar. Check out my Sugar Cane and subscribe to her. Sugar, I'd love you to come on panel and chat with me. Julie, Texas Life. Julie, I love her so much. Me and Julie been friends since I started. But after I said your hubby called. How's your hubby doing, Debbie? How far does your mom live from you, Debbie? It's the same town, though, right? It's just a few, like, down the street or something. It's not far, right? It's not like another town or anything. Oh, wow. So anyway, I've just been working on. I haven't done much. I watched the best movie today, guys. It's called Dumpling. It is on YouTube. I'm going to be doing a video. Oh, honey, I'm still. Oh, she's just 7 minutes away. Okay, I thought she was in the same town. I thought you would tell me that. I got to get batteries for my thing here, guys. I'm sad. My lights aren't working. It makes me mad. Oh, I'm gonna be in rare form tonight, honey. I'm still on the go, honey. Yeah, baby, it's cold. Did you see my video about that? I love it. That's my favorite song. So I refuse. I did a video about it. Check it out. I saw yours today, so check it out. Baby, it's cold outside. That was such a good movie. I'm going to talk about it in a review video tonight. Bye, Debbie. You'll be expected. Just watch your mail. Watch your mail. Watch your mail, Hoochie. All right. So let's talk about things that make us happy in life. I believe that happiness is what we make of it. So we're just going to make ourselves happy. The controversy. Oh, you missed the whole live stream last night, Sugar. We were talking about things that were banned, like banning Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer has been banned because they say it condones bullying now. And people are attacking I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus because it condones adultery and Mama having an affair. Hey, Cheryl. So we were really just like going through different Christmas songs and different stuff last night, and we were banning them. Doug, my partner, you should come on with me, man. You should come on with me. Doug and I and Jacqueline were here, and we were banning stuff, talking about things that were being banned last night in our live stream, and it was hysterically funny, and I had a great time. But we brought up some good points actually on some things that are true of what people are could say possibly about these videos. It was crazy. You want to come on, Doug? Awesome. Let me send you this, Doug. It was Doug. Will you tweet that we're live too? Anybody want to tweet that we're live? Please do. Cookies. I know Doug is the cookie man. That is my buddy. Y'all know I love me some Doug. We need to talk to Doug. Doug, I was supposed to call you. Dang it. It's been so cold. I haven't done anything today. Just watched that movie. But I will go tomorrow and chat with Doug. Hey. We're not going back there, Miss Gypsy. Hold on a minute, guys. Miss Gypsy I don't know what she's doing back there. She's something back there. Gypsy, what you doing back there, girl? Get out back there. You're not supposed to be back there, girl. Get out back there. Get out back there. What you doing right there? What you doing back there? What you doing back there? All right, guys, I'm gonna send this to Doug real quick. We'll go from there. Let's go, let's rock and roll. I wanna cool rider, cool rider. Okay, so I'm coming right back, guys. If I'm not reading the chat, it's because I'm sending this link to Doug real quick. All right, guys. Hey, Joe. How you doing, Joe, man? Welcome, everybody. How is everybody? Joe, man, and Mo, man. Joe, man is fine. He's just so cute. That's my baby daddy. I want him to be my baby daddy. Joe, man, come over here and be my baby daddy. Come over here and be my baby daddy. Will you be my baby daddy? So how is everybody? I'm tired. It's been a long day. I'm ready to lay down and chill in a few minutes and just rest the rest of the night. I have to find an ugly sweater, and I just it's just been rough. And I was gonna go tonight. I'm just tired and I go. So I'm going tomorrow after work. I'm gonna take my dad. It was a crazy day. A lot happened. I was supposed to take my dad. We didn't get to go. He procrastinated, and then he got mad because he got up late and he just was getting in one of his moods. And it was a rough night for everybody. And so he finally got to go out. But it was it's a whole long story to explain what's going on with my dad today. But he's just in one of his moods. I know, could be my baby daddy. My baby daddy. Oh, you my baby daddy. Doug.
Hey,
What's up, bro, man?
I just got my electricity on a few minutes ago. We lost it last night because of the storm.
That's what everybody was saying. Somebody else was in here saying that.
But just got it back on just at like 5 minutes ago. So all day it was like, oh, what to get on the internet?
I know, right? We don't have a Sears here. Ours went out of business, Sugar. Our Sears closed down, so we don't have one. I know it's been crazy. It's just been crazy today. It's been a crazy, crazy day. There's the Cookie Man. Yes, there is the Cookie Man. I don't actually feel well. I've been having really bad dizzy spells today, and I need to take my medicine, but it makes me like feel like I'm like a walking zombie. So I got to call my doctor because it's not getting any better. This vertigo stuff I'm having. And when I have the bouts, it seems to be like when I'm at school or whatever. So it's just like, okay, I'm having a bout of vertigo. And so it's like, oh, so it is what it is. It is what it is. So we had a good time last night, actually. I enjoyed hanging out with you and Jacqueline, and you were just fun.
It was so funny. Especially about the movies and shit. Oh, so I was telling my sister about that last night. After we got done, I was telling her about it, and she was laughing like crazy.
That was the bad thing about it. I mean, but we brought up some valid points of things that could be banned.
It's so crazy how they pick apart all the stuff that we grew up with. It's crazy.
I just wonder who sits at home and thinks, "Oh, let's condone Rudolph." You know, I'm like, Rudolph's older than we are.
Like my sister said, it's probably a group of these old ass officials that are probably 2 inches from dust that sit around in a room and decide, how are we going to make people's lives more, crappier than they are now? We'll do this.
Well, I just think, in America itself, I think in America, it always has to have some sort of cause somewhere. I mean, America, the country, there's got to be some sort of cause. If you don't hear about this kind of crap in Europe, they're probably sitting there thinking, really, you people are what? Like Rudolph, really? Like, it's just they got to have a cause in America. It's like people have to have a reason for something. And it's just like, leave it alone. But I got a new video coming out tomorrow. And you'll have to see it tonight. I got new Christmas ornaments from my cousin. She made them.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they're really cool. It's the Grinch, and then she made one with my brother's name on the back and his favorite team, Clemson. It's really kind of cool. I really love it. So I may but yeah, other than that, I'm cool.
Hello, everyone. Let's see who's in here. Texas Live, Big T, Cheryl, Chug. Yo.
Guys, Doug is having we're trying to help Doug get a little bit. Put your PayPal there, Doug. A little bit of money for his mom and his mom's Christmas.
You want to stick my PayPal in there?
Yes, please. We ain't had no frost. We ain't had nothing but rain. If it don't stop raining, I swear to God. No, I didn't, Cheryl. I didn't go out today. I haven't felt well. I'm going tomorrow after work. I was trying to find them online on Amazon, but I can't find like the name of this remote control or nothing. So I was having trouble. So I'm gonna try to look it up. But because if I go to Batteries Plus and it's like $100 or something, because they're so high on their batteries,
Damn.
I might find it online. Because I was just gonna see if it would just be cheaper to buy another remote control. I guess that's the problem, and it seems to not work without a remote. So I can't find an on-off switch. I know the batteries are new, and I even switched the batteries, so they're just not working.
All right, there we go. There. And there we go.
But they banned sugar. Wait, Sugar Cane's telling me they banned something. Oh, go after Charlie Brown. They already did. They already banned Charlie Brown.
Yeah, I watched that online.
Yeah, the black kids seated alone at Thanksgiving. Yeah, so they're attacking it, saying it's racist. Yeah.
Oh, for crying out loud! Maybe his parents didn't want to come.
Maybe. It's crazy.
They're gonna take everything. Kids ain't gonna see what real, awesome shit is.
Mary Poppins, because she flies.
Did you see they made another Mary Poppins?
I know, and it looks so good. I can't wait. I'm gonna go see it. I have to see it. She looks kind of like her too.
Because I was watching I think it was a talk show, and Angela Lansbury is in that movie as well. She sings in the background.
So is Meryl Streep.
Yeah, but she was happy to be able to be in that film. She's like sits on a park bench someplace, and they show her a little bit, and she sings.
Oh, cool. She probably sings "Feed the Birds" or something. I have to watch that. I can't wait to see it. No Disney. Sugar Cane doesn't like Disney. I like it, but the Mary Poppins in this one though, she looks like her, but she looks like a mean version of her. Like she looks more like what Mary Poppins looks like in the book. Like Mary Poppins was stern. Yeah, stern. This lady's like, "I will kill you and eat you children." You know? Did you ever watch Once Upon a Time? Like they would always switch things up, and I always used to joke around and say, "I wish that they would make Mary Poppins like a child-eating, hating villain that hated children and tried to eat them or something." Like, you know, because that would be like the ultimate of what Mary Poppins would be. You know, it's like she hates children or whatever. You know, it's like Mary Poppins. But yeah, they're doing a live-action Dumbo too. That preview made me cry. I love Disney. I'm a Disney freak. I'm a little Disney boy. I'm a Disney homo, huh?
My mother's in love with Angela Lansbury, so I love
Angela Lansbury. She's like
everything with that woman in it for my mom. She loves her so much.
She's old as dirt.
Yeah, that's when I saw. I saw her in that interview in her home. She's still working, still doing stuff. She doesn't want to ever end. She said I'll probably die working. Because that's what I love to do.
That's what Betty White said. Betty White's like 90-something, like 95.
Yeah.
Still working. And she's one of the highest paid actresses in Hollywood, Betty White is.
She's cool. She's fun.
She's made up up to like $2 million for like 5 minutes of screen time before. So it's like crazy. Damn, girl.
You can adopt me for that.
Yeah, it's so amazingly ridiculous of how things are, but I love Disney. I enjoy the whole Disney persona and stuff. I love Betty White too. She's funny. She's very funny.
She is so great. Oh.
I watched. Did you watch this? Did you? Oh my God, y'all! I saw the funniest thing. Dolly Parton. You know, I love me some Dolly. I'm about to do a video about how much I love Dolly. Dolly's my secret obsession. I love Dolly. And when I'm sad, I play Dolly because Dolly always makes me laugh. I think she's just the greatest woman in the world. But Dolly Parton was talking about her husband wanting to have a threesome with her and Jennifer Aniston. And she said he can't get it up to pee, much less get it up for three. Dolly Parton just killed me when she said that. I had a heart attack. She's so like the things that Dolly Parton says is so funny. She's such a good person. She's never forgot where she comes from, you know?
Right. Did you see Coco Peru go to the Panettone extravaganza?
To the what?
She went to the Panettone extravaganza.
No, I haven't seen that one. Was she
God,
funny?
it's funny as hell.
No hard candy Christmas. You don't like Dolly? Tell me you don't like Dolly, sugar. Now Dolly, nobody can hate Dolly. Dolly don't hurt nobody. She just Dolly. She just Dolly Parton. Gotta love you some Dolly Parton. She always did. And she looks plastic and she really don't sing anymore, but I love her still. She's just Dolly. She's just a kind hearted, loving soul. Like she's gentle. At least if that's not how if she's probably like a super mean woman in real life and hates everybody, but her persona she plays in real life is just amazing. So I have to love my little Dolly Parton because she's cool with her big old
I love watching that thing. Dolly Parton and Graham Norton singing Highlands in the Stream together. Did you ever see that?
uh-uh.
Graham Norton is a British comedian, and he got to come over. He came over to the States and went off to Dollywood with her, and they walked all up hand in hand through the place. And then they did it. They were laying on like inner tubes floating down like this lazy river, and they were singing Islands in the Stream together. It was so damn funny.
Dolly and who?
Graham Norton.
I'll have to look that up.
British comedian. Oh, it's so funny. They're singing Islands in the Stream.
I'm sure that no Dolly husband can't get it up. No hard candy. Oh, I got it. No hard candy Christmas for Dolly. I got it. Love Dolly. I love Loretta Lynn too. You ain't a woman enough to take my man. That's classic country. Classic country singers. But yeah, other than that, I'm gonna do a video on that movie. But I got a new Vlogmas ready to come out. I just got to put it out.
Cool.
Yeah, it's snow. Is it snowing there, Doug?
It wasn't snowing when I got up. It was just still sleeting and raining. Just all the trees were covered in ice.
See, we haven't got that far yet. It's just been raining here, like raining and raining.
Yeah, that's what we got before. And then it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. I could hear it starting to sleet outdoors.
Yeah, it's just raining and raining and raining here.
Right now, it's not doing anything outside. It's like rained until about noon, and then after that, it stopped. And all the roads look really clear and everything, but it'll probably freeze over again. It'll be how slick as crap out there.
Yeah, I can't just imagine. Oh my gosh, I can't imagine. Like I love snow when it happens. So I really do. I love it when it snows.
Dolly's husband wants a threesome with Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah, that's what she said. I just said that. Joe. She said, "Can't get it up." I love snow. I'm looking at some pictures of my friend who's snowing. It's just so beautiful. But I couldn't imagine living in that like for weeks and months at a time. Like here it might snow for one day and then we're done. But
that's why I moved here. I don't want to have to deal with the blizzards and have the snow up to your waist trying to walk through it to get to the grocery store.
That's what I'm saying. Like it was like crazy.
I'll deal with the ice things. I'm not going to deal with that snow anymore. That was horrible.
I couldn't imagine. I know when I was in New York City visiting that time and it snowed, it was a pain in the butt. It was really crazy. It was just a lot to have, and to like do. It was just really crazy. So I need to come up with a name for my show at my nightly show. I need to come up with a name for it. And you need to come back with me and do a show with me.
Yeah, I don't mind. I'll do a show with you.
We need to figure out.
Really crazy there for a while. Different things was happening. You had your play, and I was doing stuff.
Yeah, and I'm trying to live stream more, but I'm trying to figure out all this stuff with analytics. Like I told you, that number that you were showing us hasn't changed in forever and a day, but my other number's changing under analytics. I don't know what's what anymore.
It's crazy. Don't drive me nuts after a while.
Yeah, Dolly. Everybody I've ever known that met Dolly says she's incredibly sweet and she's very, very funny. That's why you love being in NOLA. Dolly is very, very, very sweet and kind. That's what I hear about her. I've never heard anything different. I'm watching this little video part time, guys. If you watch it, it's the cutest video of this little bear. You can barely see him, but it's a little. Well, I can't even show it to you guys. The mama bear is up at the top, and the baby bear, he keeps falling down this hill. He's trying to climb up this hill of snow, and he keeps sliding back. Y'all watched it, and he keeps sliding back down, and then the mama's waiting on him, and he tries and tries and tries and says, "Never ever give up." If you look at the video now, if you can get it close enough, I can get it. You guys can see it. You see the mama bear in that little tiny speck. That's the baby. And he's tried, he has fallen down that hill about 7 times. And he goes all the way back down the bottom, but he's trying so hard to get up that hill to his mama. I want him to get it. He's just about, he made it. I'm about to cry, y'all. I'm getting so excited. I was about to start crying. I was like, let me tell them what I'm watching before I start blubbering here, and they wonder what the hell I'm doing. And then mama bear just takes off and runs. I think that's the sweetest thing ever. That little baby bear, he tried, but he got up that hill. New Orleans, Louisiana. Yes. New Orleans, Louisiana. Yes. Marley December's in the house. Another friend of mine. When's your birthday, Marley? It's coming up into the end of the month. I hope I ain't missed it yet. Got to get her something for her birthday. Okay. But yeah, Marley's birthday's coming up, and Christmas is only 16 days away. It's 2 weeks from Tuesday.
Hey, you want to say hi to everybody? Come on.
Oh my God.
You big fat moose.
Oh my gosh, so cute.
This is Clyde.
Oh my gosh, he's so cute.
Freaking heavy. You're a moose, ain't you? Tell him I'm a moose. I'm a moose. Usually doesn't come in here.
He's beautiful.
I love the markings on him.
Oh yeah. Oh gosh.
He's like, get off, you crazy little fart.
Marley, you should make a T-shirt that says that, and sell that T-shirt on Teespring. You probably sell a lot of those. Happy birthday, honey.
Ooh, birthday's Wednesday. Ooh.
I'm gonna send you something. It may be late, Marley, but you will get something for your birthday. I promise. Actually, so this Marley December's birthday. I got to go to her website and send some. Happy birthday, Marley. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, my beautiful friend. Happy birthday to you. Jada Diva, you need to bring your behind up here with me and Doug, because you are too funny. We love you. Happy birthday to our good friend Marley. She's 21 years of age. 21. Wink, wink. Marley, you know you're 21, girl. Don't try. What?
There's the name of your show. The Uncle Si and the Trailer Divas All Night Show.
Trailer Divas After Night Show. That's kind of funny, though. Oh, you are good. Good, good, good. Good night, sweetie. Good night, Sugar Cane. I love you. We love you.
Yeah, Doc. Didn't you want to make a shirt that said that what? Snow White was a hoe?
Snow White's a hoe. Yeah, Snow White's a hoe. It's a hoe. I mean, she's in bed with 7 men.
It's a hoe.
Hi ho, Snow White, she's a hoe. And with Momin and Madonna, hi ho, she is a hoe, a hoe, a hoe, a hoe. I mean, she's just a hoe, y'all. For real, though. She is a hoe. I shouldn't say that because Marley is like a huge, huge fan of hers, of Disney. So we shouldn't say that around Marley. Anybody want to come on panel? Feel free to come on panel. We would love to have you. Can legally drink. Now, come on, girl. I know she get you a beer. You can drink your beer now, Marley. Marley December can drink her beer, y'all. Say cheers. Say cheers, Marley December. Marley December can drink her little health, her happiness, drink the happiness and love and wealth and health. Honey, for her birthday, should be 21 years of age.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, I wish I could go back and be 21 and know what I know now.
Oh, God, yes.
Oh, my God.
I have so much. Oh, my God.
Diva's in the house. JD Diva's been doing some really cool. He does some really great reviews on different kind of beers and stuff. I want to get to this. I want to meet JD Diva and just like sit with Joel and drink beer and talk about different kinds of beers. Yeah, I do plan though, Marley. I do. I promise. I have not forgotten you, Doug. I got something coming to you too.
Once at Christmas. Yeah, I understand that. My mother
No,
still says,
you should come. Hopefully, yours and Marley's will come before Christmas. I just got to get paid. As a teacher, we only get paid certain times.
"Oh yeah,
Yeah,
sure."
we used to only get paid once a month, and that sucked really bad. Like that sucked like rocks.
I remember that when I was going to school. My teachers told me that they had to figure out how to plan it so that one teacher I had told me he used to be able to plan it out so that he could spend half of the summer with his kids and then the other half of the summer he had to work.
Yeah. Well, see, what's weird about being a teacher that you don't realize is, we are paid over the summer. That is so true. But the problem with it is that when we're only paid for 9 months,
Yeah.
not a year. So when we do taxes, we only do taxes for 9 months.
Wow. It's something.
So instead of a year worth of taxes, which is part of the reason I work like at Dunkin' and stuff, because of that reason, I don't have a year's worth of taxes. So I'm only paying taxes for 9 months. So my tax, refund and all is not as big as it should be because I don't work as much as I should. That makes sense. Like I only work a year or whatever.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's a little different. It's definitely a little different. But yeah, that's just little things like that. So
So
we are paid
more than now, do you get paid more than once a month now?
yeah, we get paid twice a month now. But yeah, we'd be a total home. Me too. Angel, what's up, man? I totally understand the confirm refugees. Yeah, and I mean, so it's just yeah, we get paid. They started, but what they're doing this month is kind of crazy because we're getting paid 3 times this month, but we're getting our first January check because we get paid on the 5th and the 20th. So I'm getting paid this month, and I'm gonna get a check on the 5th for the 5th, and so I won't get paid again after this check until January 20th. So I got a budget for over a month.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yes, I won't have anything for over a month. So that's what's so crazy because they're not open on.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to budget my stuff out. But luckily, I have Duncan. I do have Duncan, so I have a
Right.
little bit of money coming in that
So
aspect.
that becomes like all vacation for you because of Christmas and stuff.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I mean, I get paid for holidays and stuff. All that's paid for. Yeah,
Okay. I
yeah.
wonder how that works with you.
Yeah, I get paid for Christmas break. What they do is I'm paid a certain amount of money per hour, okay? And
Mm-hmm.
slice that out. I have to work 7.5 hours a day, okay? But if I don't work that, then I get docked. And I'm given every month, if I work 17 days out of every month, I'm given a day and a half sick time. I earn a day and a half.
Right.
So I can take a sick day. Like when I was in the hospital, I didn't have enough sick time, so I ended up losing almost a week's pay when I was on sick time because I didn't have enough sick time saved up. So this time, yeah, yeah, exactly. I need to learn how to budget my money better. But what I said, Doug, so then I get paid. I would oh, I forgot I lost my train of thought trying to read the chat.
That's all right.
I'm on this new medication. They say it takes away your short term memory, and I'm beginning to believe that because I swear to God, it's doing that to me. Oh, I've always worked second job just because of that, and so it's like when I was first doing this job, I thought, oh, this is awesome. But what happens is then they take all of that salary of what I'm supposed to make working that many hours a week, Monday through Friday. They budget it for a whole year, and they pay me so much per month based on that. And then that's how I'm still paid for holidays and all that because I'm not working. But I still there. That's why I get a check in the summertime. But
Oh,
I'm
okay.
paid for 9 months. So if I do the summer school thing, which I do summer school every year, I'm paid for another 5 weeks out of that summer
Oh, cool. Okay.
because it's a 5 week program like I did last year. But
Right.
it's twice as much money, but it's the same hours. So I do that program and that pays me. Plus I get paid regular. So that's how it works. But they don't pay us like we don't get paid a minute overtime. We don't get paid any overtime. We don't
Okay.
we don't work, we don't get paid. So you take a sick day. If you don't have a sick day, too bad, too sad. If you go home early, you take a half day. So I'm trying to I know I'm gonna yeah, okay, exactly. what I say though is like, for instance, when I ran a sick time, I just didn't get paid. But like, if I work a half day, I only lose a half day. But what I've done in the past, I've always tried not to ever like call in sick or something because I don't like to do that. I never lie and say, like, oh, my mom's sick or my dad's sick or whatever, when I was a kid, because my mom always believed that jinxed people. So I don't do that. But I will tell you that in my profession, sometimes with what I work in education and the special education, but you have to have mental health days. You just have to have a day where you say, you know what, I need a day off. I got to rest. Especially when I was in my old classroom where I had a hateful coworker. First of all, that was the Wicked Witch of the West.
Right, right.
We had 9 children. 4 on feeding tubes, all non-potty trained. 6 in wheelchairs. It was a lot of mental stuff, one that screams for 7.5 hours a day. You had to have that time sometimes. And the bad part about that job, and I think it's why I fought with my coworker, was we never left that room. And that's what we're like now in the classroom I'm in now, because we have preschool kids. We turn around, they're climbing the wall, they're on top of the Christmas tree, to knock it down, done ate half the decorations in 5 seconds. So we have to constantly be on these kids, and it's so stressful that we're not getting to leave the room, we're not getting to take a break. And what I've had to learn is sometimes you just have to walk away.
Right, right.
You have to say, I need a break. But what's happened now is like my coworker, she's had a baby. So what we do is in the morning time, we have to get all of our kids off the bus. They're 3 and 4 years old. They can't walk around the school by themselves. So a grown up has to be out there. Well, my coworker, she knows what to do. She meets me out there. She works 7:15 to 3:45. So when she gets her, she meets me and we rotate, and I go back and say, well, now I'm having to stay out there from 7 to 7:45.
Wow.
Because she's not there, because the sub doesn't know. So if I call in sick or take a mental health day, then nobody's going to get my babies. And I can't leave my babies like that. So I've gone to work a couple of days like I shouldn't go. I've been like, when I wasn't feeling well on Friday, when I was saying my stomach was giving me problems since 2 o'clock in the morning, I was running to the bathroom every 5 minutes. But the same way, it was just, I need my babies. But I did learn that, Marley, and you're right. I learned the biggest thing for me was you have to learn when to walk away. Before I got moved to this classroom, I don't know if I ever talked about this on my video, but I was working with a kid who blacked both my eyes out.
I remember that. Yeah.
He knocked his tooth out, which he bloodied my nose, and he would constantly beat on me. And my coworkers would not see when he knocked my teeth out; they didn't see it. Things like that, and it was just a constant day of being beat. And one of my favorite stories was, it was a constant day. But I love these kids, and it's part of their disability, so you can't blame them. You can't blame them. It's just part of who they are. But you have to walk away, because here's this kid wailing on you, just wailing on you with his bare fist, and you think, oh my God, I don't want to flip, because your natural reaction is, what am I going to do? Most people's natural reaction is to hit back. So the first thing I've learned is I can't put my hands on this child. I got to take this. When this kid is blacking my eye out, it's so you got to sometimes think, I got to walk away before I lose my cool. I've got one right now that is he's trifling. He's trying every day for the time he gets there. And then we get 2 more that add to the mix, and they're trifling. But the point of the matter is that we have to love them with all of our hearts, which I do. I love my students. I love all of them. And I have to pray for patience. But sometimes I have to just walk away and say, you know what? Or I look at them sometimes and say, just give me a minute, okay? Just walk away. Because sometimes they act out because they want our attention. Like, he calls me daddy. And it's because they want that attention. It's just very hard to do sometimes. You have to walk away, or you don't. It's rough. But I wouldn't trade it, Doug. I wouldn't. And I love my kids like they're my own. And I tell them I love them. They tell us we're not supposed to hug our students, or we're not supposed to tell them that we love them. You know what? I do, because sometimes I think in my heart that I might be the only love that kid's getting. Or I might be the only person telling that child I love them. And if I can change them for one day by saying, hey, I love you, then that's what I'm going to do. Like, I'm not going to not, if a child comes up to me and says, hey, I need a hug, especially when they're, 2 and 3 and 4 years old, if they need that hug from me, they're going to get it. And that's just the way I am. They're going to get it.
The only hug they get for a while.
Yeah. Because you never know. Like, I have dealt with students who are being abused at home and who are going through a lot of stuff at home. And, I was assigned in my last school district I was in, I was assigned to be a male mentor to a student just because of that reason. So you never know what these kids are going through at home, and you may be that only father figure or that parental figure. And when you say I love you, that might be what that kid needs sometimes, you know?
Right.
And I tell him I love him, and I'll look at him and say, I love you, but you work on my nerves. You better work on my nerves. Back up.
Right.
And like they'll say, like I had one to get mad there, and she said, I hate you, I hate you. And I said, well, you know, we're not supposed to hate anybody, but you know, I don't hate you because you're my friend. I don't hate my friends. I said, you know what? Sometimes I get mad at my friends and I don't like them for a minute or two, but I don't never hate them. And a few minutes later, she came back over and she said, I don't hate you, but I didn't like you for a few minutes.
That's cool.
And I said, that's fine. I understand. You know, you hate just us handbricks. I said, you get mad at us just like we do. You know, and it's like, you know, you talk about, you know, her coming over or something like that. And it's just, it's, you know, but then 10 minutes later, you know, she's, you know, telling you they love you, they need a hug or something like that. I love them with all my heart. I would not trade my life ever. But you know, guys, it was funny. I was talking to somebody today because I was wild. I was a party boy. And I was talking to somebody yesterday who said, you know, I can't believe this big old party boy, you know, became a teacher and works in education with kids. I was going to bed at 7 o'clock in the morning, you know.
Right.
I was a party boy. I was in clubs since I was 20 years old, man. I mean, I was a bartender, a drag queen, like I did it all. So this was a totally different life for me to go into work with special needs children. I thought, oh my God, what has happened to me? Like, what have I got myself into? I can't do this. I just can't. And there's still days that I think, oh my God, I can't hear you. God, why did you make me this person that this child put you there, you know, is putting
But you're good at it. So you found your calling.
I guess so. Well, I wanted to be a teacher. My mom, before she passed, told me how proud she was of me because apparently when I was a really little boy, I told my mom my first day of kindergarten I was going to be a teacher.
Mm-hmm.
A teacher when I was in kindergarten. So I said I was either going to be I was going to be either a teacher, a movie star, a news reporter, or a superhero. So then I told my mom that I was going to be an actor who played a teacher and a superhero and a news reporter all on television. So that was my lifelong ambition. And if I couldn't be a teacher, I was going to play one on TV. That was my goal. But I am one of the few people, and I talk about myself, I know I talk about my lectures all the time, and I hate to brag. I'm not trying to brag because I'm not a bragging person. Mm-hmm. And last year, you know, I got attacked by somebody who said they didn't like my videos because every time I would get a gift or a card, I would make a video about it, and they felt like I was bragging. But that's not it at all. We don't brag. We're appreciative of what we get.
We're very happy.
We're happy, and I want to thank the person, and I don't have their number, so I want to make a card and say, hey, I thank you for this card or whatever, and that's just awesome. So, you know, I feel like sometimes as you know, we have to do that, but it's not about that. It's just about sharing our lives, and same thing in that classroom. But I just remember like going in there thinking, where have I done? Why am I this way? What, you know, how did I ever get in this job to become this way? My patients are not meant for it. I just remember my mom being so proud of me for finally, and I say this in all my videos, and I'm not trying to brag, I'm not, but I do love my job. I'm one of the few people that think, wow, I really, for once in my life, love my job. I do. I love going to work every day. I used to get up, like when I go to Dunkin', I call it Dunk Hell. That's what I call it.
Dunk Hell.
If I decide one day I don't want to work there anymore, I'm just not going to go back. I just don't like it. I hate it. And today, one of the girls, they were getting kind of snippy. And I stopped and I told her, I said, let me tell y'all something real quick here about me. Where I work, we don't speak to each other in gruff manners. We're educated college professionals who speak to each other as grown-ups. So you're not going to talk to me like a child or yell at me. I'm teaching your children respect. You're going to respect me. I don't expect my students, if I'm treating them with disrespect, I don't expect them to respect me. They have, all three of us that work in that classroom treat every one of those children with respect. And the second they walk through that door, and we expect the same. But I'll be damned if I'm going to work in a donut shop with a bunch of people that are younger than me, first of all, trying to be rude and nasty because they're having a crappy day. They're going to treat me like garbage. I'm not going to have it. That's right. And I don't like to throw around that I'm more educated than them, but I try to explain to them, We don't talk to each other in this manner. If we have a problem with someone, we go to them and talk about it. If with
Right.
or we go to our principal and say, "Hey, this is," and he talks to them, but he doesn't come to them. "No, no, no," he speaks to them as a grown up, as an educated man, and solves the problem and tries to find out what the best problem is. And I told him, I'm not dealing with this anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Just not. This is the way it's going to be with me. Take it or leave it. In real life, I told a customer last week, I said, because you're old does not give you a bitch pass. It doesn't.
Right. That's
You're
true.
not, you're
That is
not
so
going to make
true.
my life crappy. My life is not about, and they get mad at me, and I guess they think, yeah, all young folks. They think, yeah, all young folks. They think that I have a negative attitude towards the job, and it's not that all I tell them. I love my job, and I love working there. Which I love my job, they're not really. But I do like work. I do like it. But the thing about it is that I don't make a living like they do. So if my boss says to me, I only have 4 hours this week, hey girl, that's fine. That's 4 hours, that's fine. It gets me out of the house on Saturday. It's all about I told her, I'm not here. This is not my main job. So if one of these other people need that extra money or they need that, please give them one of my shifts. I'll be all right with that. I'm cool. As long as I can make $100 every 2 weeks, I'm good.
Right.
Let the ones that this is their job, this is their top priority. Now I should treat it like it's my top priority, but I will not be. When I was younger, Doug, people disrespected me all the time. I was scared of people. I didn't stand up for people. Now, when I got in drag and I put them boobs in and that wig on, honey, I was fierce. I'd cuss your ass out in a minute. But in real life, I let people, coworkers and stuff, treat me like garbage.
Oh, geez.
And it wasn't until I got into education and I learned, this is not the way it is. Not every job is that way.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that way, and that's not the way it's going. Even with that coworker last year, yeah, it caused a lot of controversy, and I almost quit over it. But it ended up being you coexist. But I'm not working in this little crappy donut shop for $7 an hour, being treated with disrespect. I absolutely refuse. I'll just walk out the door and not be bothered.
Yeah. Don't blame you.
You know. Yeah, I mean, exactly, Justice. It's just a pay bill trade. And the reason I do it, people, why do you do it? Okay, first of all, hey, I gotta try to have something I pay. Hey, Amy's Venture, happy holidays, sweet lady. I have to have something to stretch through time. Okay. Secondly, I have to just be bored. And if I don't work over the summer, it'll kill me. But this year I'm working that summer school program, so I may not have to work so much.
Oh,
But
that's good.
let me talk about Doug's situation. Doug is good, and Doug, I do have an idea, but I really will try to call you tomorrow. If I don't call you by a certain time, to email me, buddy.
Okay.
Tell me, give me a call because
Yeah, there's no way I would have been able to get in touch with you today because our power and stuff.
I mean, I'm so scatterbrained because I have ADD and I have 50,000 things running through my brain. I'm already thinking about things that are supposed to happen tomorrow at school, and I'm not even there yet. So it's like my brain is already just going
Yeah.
down a minute. So that's why I have so much trouble sleeping because I have to literally lay in bed and go, okay, I'm done. But Doug is trying to I call him tomorrow, TPG. Thank you, Joe. Doug is trying to raise some money for his mom's Christmas to buy her a nice Christmas present, to pay a few of her bills, and to help with Christmas dinner. So if anybody would like to make a donation to Doug's PayPal, please feel free to do so. Doug, if you put the link in there, or if one of my mods would do it.
I did it.
There you go. Doug is there. But if you want to, we're not,
Yeah, you don't have to, but if you'd like to, it's much appreciated.
Yeah. I mean, I know, and everybody on every channel is going, "Oh, this is the time for everybody saying this and saying that," but Doug's not that way. Neither am I. We're not that way. I'm never gonna be that way, and I know Doug's not that way. So if you want to help out in any way you can. I would deeply appreciate it. Um, so make a donation and help Doug out. That would be awesome. Can you give a Coca-Cola to his PayPal? I'm not sure.
What's that?
Pin it to my shirt. You
God,
know what, Family Wizard?
you really could do that.
Family Wizard said, pin a note to my shirt, TPG. And I actually laughed at that because I do that to my students. I'll pin like little notes on their book bag, like they need this or they need that to send to their mom. But because we have folders that they get, but sometimes the parents don't read it. So I
Yeah.
have a couple kids that are not potty trained, where it's like they need diapers, we'll stick a note on, will you staple outside their book bag or something like that. So that makes me laugh because I think about that. I'm like, I should do that. I mean, I write myself little sticky notes all over my computer screen, and I have them on my at work, or sometimes like in my car in the morning. I tell you, my brain's going 90 miles a minute. I'll think, okay, I gotta after work, I have to go do this, and I'll make a note and I'll pin it to my dashboard with it. I keep a little yellow sticky pad in there, and I
Yeah.
have notes. So when I get in my car, and I have to go, oh yeah, I gotta run errands today. I gotta go straight to the get this before I go home because I just do like I when I get home, I don't want to go back out, especially like today. It's just nasty. It's just it was cold and it was raining, and I'd already been out in the crap with the Dunkin' Donuts people, and it was slow as heck at Dunkin' today. And you could just tell the weather was sucked. It was everybody's scared. Oh, you know, ooh, we're gonna have a snow. You know this. We're gonna have 3 drops of snow. They're gonna be closing down the schools tomorrow.
When we were out of power, my sister went to go get us something to eat, and she said the only place that was open was the gas station. So she came back with hot dogs and chips.
Well, no, not yet. We're expecting snow, but hell, it'll probably be 90 tomorrow. You never know.
We
Was
got
Waffle House was closed down, Doug?
what's that?
Waffle House was closed
It
down.
closed early. Everything closed early because
Uh,
of this weather. So
so,
she said the only thing she could find open was the gas station, the BP, and she went there, or the QT, and she went there and got hot dogs and chips.
so funny. I'll tell you a terrible story. We had a bad ice storm here a couple of years ago. It was really bad, and some people's power was out for like 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Hmm.
Mine was out for a couple of days, and I almost died. But that was when I had all three of my big boxers. But my male boxer, he was just old, and I thought we were going to lose him. He was so cold one day, he was almost stiff. And I remember taking every blanket I had in my house and laying on the bed with this baby, with this big old boxer, this 250-pound boxer, putting my legs around him and taking every blanket and then getting all of my dogs and putting all of them under the covers with me and laying in the bed with him at night. And I had a hoodie, I had 3 hoodies on. I had like thermal, like my flannel pajamas, like I've got on with jeans, and I had found a really thick jacket that I had, and I wrapped him in that thick jacket, and I put him there, and we literally slept like that for 3 days to keep
Wow.
him warm so that he wouldn't pass away because he was so cold. Like his body, he had arthritis so bad his body had already stiffened up. And I stayed with him like that every day, and that's how we would sit. And then, like on the couch, when I would get up, he would get up and stretch his legs, but he could barely walk. I would get him to the couch, and we would lay on the couch like the same way with him between my legs, and I would have all this stuff in him, so I kept him warm. And but there was one day finally, like I had to go to work, so during the daytime I would take him and I would lay him down with 3 of my hoodies on me because at Applebee's we had heat. So I would take my hoodies off, put him over, and put him in blankets so he stayed warm while I was gone to work. And I just remember that ice storm, but we couldn't take a shower because I had no hot water. And it was crazy. And by that end of that week, I thought I was going to kill myself. I was like, how do they do this on Little House on the Prairie?
Right.
I mean,
I just does hamburgers. I forgot to say that. Bye.
but I mean, but they survived because first of all, they knew how they heated their water. Well, I didn't have, they had fire. I didn't have fire to heat my house.
Mm.
Yeah.
Remember TPG called Doug because you're come tomorrow.
I will probably forget that by the time I get off the phone with Doug tonight. Unless I love you guys don't understand what my day is like. I've often wished I wished I could film my day on YouTube and put a video on it, like just live stream from what I do all day long and let people just watch my crazy life. And I have to be careful what I say because we can lose our job if we say too much about our students and stuff.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's confidential.
Right.
You never say their name or show their face, and you got to be very careful. So, you got to be careful what you say about them and stuff like that. So, I when I first started YouTube, I never used my picture. You never saw my picture because of that. And then somebody told me that you could do that, and then I found that you can do that. I can use like the pictures like I used to use. So I'm going back to do that too. Love you, Justice Hamburgs. I love you, girl. Hope you got my card I sent you. But yeah, you gotta sit there and you gotta I don't know. It's just I would, yeah, you gotta be careful what you say about these kids and stuff on YouTube, but you know, that's why I'm always like, oh, somebody will go, oh, I saw your channel. Like even my coworkers, a lot of the teachers and stuff are like, I heard you do YouTube. And I'm like, yeah. And because I reveal a lot more on YouTube than I want my coworkers to know about me and my sexuality. I mean, I don't think they doubt it. No one's ever come up to me and asked me.
Mhm.
Come on, I'm almost 50. I'm not married, you know. Uh, it's I played
When
mom.
we first moved here, when we very first moved here and went through our very first winter here, we went 2 weeks without power because
Wow.
they had a really bad ice storm. And our neighbors were nice enough that they brought us a kerosene heater and showed us how to set it up and use it. And then she said, "Do you guys have a big frying pan?" And my mom says, "I have a cast iron frying pan." And she said, "Put it on top of that kerosene heater, and we cooked bacon and eggs."
Now, we cooked all that on the grill outside.
Yeah, no,
I,
we didn't have them, but they told us we could do that there, and they went back to their house and they brought us over pots of coffee and toast, and
wow.
they
Well,
were really nice. Yeah.
I had a friend and he had watched some YouTube video on how to make a homemade heater. So we went and bought this flower pot and all this stuff you're supposed to make as homemade heaters, and we actually did it, but it almost caught my house on fire.
Oh wow.
Got too hot, and it almost caused my house to catch on fire. I actually made a video about it called "My House Almost Got on Fire."
Oh,
And Gabe, that was sorry, that was when Gabe left a pot burning on the stove, and we walk in, and literally walked into my house, it was smoke, you could smell it, and he touched the pot as it caught on fire. If we were actually going to go out to dinner that night, and something told us not to, and had to be my house, but it would burn down. Um,
whoa.
yeah, it was crazy, but yeah. So I never want to be in another ice storm, and I don't like hot weather. I don't mind it now as much because I got a pool. I can get in my pool,
Yeah.
but you can always add more clothes than you're going to take off so much legally. But I mean, I can just go out and jump in my pool for a few minutes and cool down. That's no problem.
Mhm.
So that doesn't bother me as much as it used to. But wintertime is just it's miserable sometimes. It's like just
Yeah.
you
You
know.
kind of get that cabin fever thing where you gotta get out, gotta get.
Yeah, like you do. Like today, like I wanted to get out of my house tonight because I need to go to the store. But then the thought of, okay, I'm already in my pajama bottoms. The thought of having to put on pants again, get all bundled up, get out, and when I'm perfectly already warm, why would I do that? Like, why? I'm already warm. I'm already cool, chilled out. Why would I do that? I don't need
I
any.
walked all the way down the road today just so I could see what it looked like down the road. Then by the time I got back, I was all soaked and drenched because it was raining.
Yeah, see,
I just wanted to see.
and I get it. I mean, like, I don't like to stay home weekend after weekend after weekend, night after night, night either. And there's days that I will, just like the other night, I just got in the car and drove around. So I'm gonna drive to Walmart, and I might go. I might not even go to Walmart. I'll just drive around sometimes for a few minutes, or I do things like that all the time. But it's just like oh Lord, Joe said, emphasize TPG sugar daddy.
Oh Lord, God, no.
I'm not a hot weather guy. I like hot weather because I don't enjoy things if I'm in hot. Like if I go to Disney World or some crap and it's burning up 102 weather, I'm not gonna enjoy it because I'm hot. I don't like to be hot.
I don't mind warm. Like it could be a nice warm temperature. That's great. But when it gets hot, you don't even want to go outdoors. You get miserable.
Yeah, I don't like being miserable when I'm outside. Like if it's cool, like I enjoy nice like springtime when it's a little bit breezy temperature, but like I can't stand outside and talk to my friends now because it's too damn cold.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're standing outside at the bus line and you're, in the morning time and you're freezing to death, you're literally frozen. You're like, oh my God, this is terrible. This sucks rocks, you know. And then, or in the middle of the heat when you're sweating profusely.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like you can wear the shorts to school. Now I could in the summer when I was doing the summer school, I could wear shorts, but um, but other than that, yeah. You couldn't wear this. This killed me. You could wear shorts, but you couldn't wear jeans.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, I'm like, really? That's kind of crazy a little bit, but okay. It's just like, all right, whatever. Yay, you know. But that's about it, really, that I've been up to. Honestly, I'm just done with this rain. I can handle the cold. I just don't like the rain, especially cold rain. It's even worse.
Yeah, I like it like in the summertime when you get that warm rain.
Yeah,
That's my favorite because I'll just stand out there. I'm like, yeah,
yeah, yeah, exactly.
love that.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
my God.
nice, sweet little rains. I don't mind rain, and I don't mind thunder and lightning. I don't. I just don't like. Bye, Joe, buddy. Thanks for coming by. I always enjoy Friday when he comes in. He says the funniest stuff. We love you, Joe. Hey, buddy, we love you. He's like a son to us, Doug, I think. Yeah, but the thing is about it is like I don't mind the weather, like the rain. I don't. I just don't like cold rain. It's like, ugh. Like this is just cold. This is cold rain. I don't like it.
What do you got? What's your temperature right now? You know,
Hold on, I'll look.
because right here it's 33 degrees.
Probably that here. I don't even know. I didn't even open the door except to let my dog out. I think my cat froze and became a lawn ornament. I'm not sure. Now, I mean, my dog, my dogs won't even go outside when it's cold. Like they'll just look at me like whatever.
Are you serious?
Yeah. And when it's raining, hey Molly December. When it's raining, they'll stop dead in the tracks and they'll look at me. It's 34 here.
34.
Yeah, yeah. Um, they literally will look at me like, if we're going out in that, you're going out in that. And I've had to go outside with them and stand outside in the cold or in the rain because they won't go out and pee unless I go too.
Oh Lord.
Mhm.
Interesting.
And I think, well, they're cold too, and that little bit of fur, they're short-haired dogs, so they're not like warm all the time.
Gotta run out there and pee real quick and then run back.
Yeah, you got to think about their feet.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, I never thought about this, but I was actually went to a pride march a couple of years ago, and some people had this dog, and it was hot. It was so hot; it was probably 100 outside, if not more. And this guy stopped this couple, and he said, "Hey," I said, "Yes." He said, "Take your shoe off." And she said, "What?" He said, "Take your shoe off." And she said, "Why?" And he said, "Just take your damn shoe off." And she said, "Now put your foot on the concrete." And she did. She said, "That burns." He said, "How do you think your dog's feet's feeling right now when you got him walking on this hot concrete?" And he handed her a bottle of water. He said, "Throw this with every step your dog takes, so at least his feet are cooling off." He said, "But you got to remember that your dog is feeling this scalding hot pavement every time he puts his feet
Yeah.
barefoot. You shouldn't have him on this scalding hot pavement." He's like, "You have shoes on. Your dog does not have shoes on. So put him on the sidewalk or in the grass where it's not so hot, but not on this sweltering hot pavement. He doesn't need to be there. Or spray the pavement or put this water." So she's literally walking along the street like slinging water so the dog could step into it. But that's so true. Hey, buddy. That's so true. That's what they do feel. So when they're outside, they're standing in the grass, and the grass has got snow on it. They're feeling it.
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
say to me all the time, "Why do your dogs stay in the house?" Well, I have a policy on that. If I'm going to be out, I'm not going to. If I'm not going to sleep out in the cold, neither are they.
No, that's true. Why?
Uh,
Why? And then why? Just because you have a dog doesn't mean you should have to stay outdoors all the time.
yeah, I mean, I don't want Waffles to be out. Waffles. I don't want Waffles to be outside.
Hey, Diamond.
Let me let her in real quick.
I'm Gamer General. How you doing, buddy?
Waffles. Waffles.
Josie's sleeping underneath my table. There she goes. How's everyone? Sorry, Gibby Gabby. Oh, oh.
I thought Waffles was outside, but she's asleep in my bed.
I've talked to people like that before. They're like, "Well, dogs are supposed to be outside," and I'm like, "Then you get him for like companionship and a pet." I mean, I'm thinking in my head when your child's old enough, you're gonna put them out on the leash outdoors all the time because that's kids. Kids belong outside.
I tell people all the time, like, I just let my cat in.
Right.
It's freezing out there. My cat chooses to stay outside because Waffles torments him.
Mhm.
But but my dog is not. My dogs are not, if it's 102 degrees and I'm in the house with the air conditioner, I'm not leaving my dog tied out there. My neighbors out here have a pen and they got a dog tied in that pen right now. And every morning when I get up and there's frost and that poor little puppy is in a corner shivering. And it
That's
pisses
cool.
me off because I think about that. I'm like, I want to take them and put them outside in that little cage and let them stand there every morning at 6 o'clock and see how cold it is. And
Yeah.
they don't think about animals like that. They really don't. But I just read today that now that's going to be considered a felony.
Maxim Blue, I live in North Carolina.
In some states, that's going to be a felony now, locking your dog outside.
That's good. Teach these people to quit treating animals like crap. You
Yeah.
want the dog, let it in like a, take care of it.
If nothing else, you don't have to put it on your furniture. Put it in your laundry room with a with a little baby gate in front of it and a blanket and blankets on the floor so it's warm. You don't want to run around your house, or put it in a kennel. Like Waffles has a kennel, and the thing about Waffles' kennel is that's her safe haven. Waffles does not like going in a car. I took her tonight. I'm trying to get her used to it. If I get out of the car, she will flip. So, like, if I'm going somewhere like to a drive-through or just somewhere I'm going to be gone for a few minutes, I'll take Waffles as long. But she literally had a nervous breakdown in the car tonight.
Oh, wow.
She just doesn't, and she's never had a bad experience in the car. She just doesn't like getting in a car. She just doesn't. Exactly, Marley. And now they're saying that you can go to jail for leaving your pets in a car, like the same charge as a child in your car. And now in the state of South Carolina, if you see a pet locked in a car or a child, you can bust the windows out of that car and not get in trouble.
That's awesome.
But you have to take a picture first. You have to prove that.
Oh, it was suffering and you had to break it.
Like if you drive by and you see a dog in the car and the windows are rolled up and you snap like say 3 pictures and then you bust that window, then you're supposed to call the cop right there and say, I just busted someone's window that a dog like. When they get there, you show them the picture on the phone or the recording or whatever on your phone, and that's proof, and you don't get in any trouble.
Goodbye, Diamond. Thanks for coming, man.
No, dogs ain't staying outside. Yeah, thanks for coming, man. You shouldn't have to. Dogs don't need to stay outside and guard. If you're in the house, if your fat ass is in the house, your dog should be in the house. Period.
That's right. Your dog will guard you from inside the house.
Yeah, no, they should not be outside, and they should not be on a damn leash. They should be able to. No, we do not. We have one shelter that is a kill shelter and one that is not. We have two. But ours, a lot of times, what they do here, they've been really good. The kill shelter, they have been really good. Like this weekend on Saturday, they had free. All adoptions were like $5. Or like some people will come in and pay for the adoptions and they're free. So they clear out all the shelter for like the holidays and stuff so they don't have to kill the animals. Or they'll take them up north where people adopt them. I guess it's harder to adopt dogs up north. So they'll take these dogs up north. Hey, Waffles, Alyssa. And here, Waff. And that way they have all that. So it's the kitty. Y'all have never seen my cat. You ever seen my cat, Doug? Here he is.
Oh, huge.
This is I've had Devo since he was 3 days old.
Oh.
Yeah, we've had Devo since he was 3 days old, and he's my baby. I love him very much. And he was raised by my female boxer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was 3 days old. And he found him. We heard a noise, and my ex-boyfriend went outside, and he cut an air conditioning. He heard like one of the vents, like the pipe was, hey buddy, was going, and he heard a noise, and he cut a little baby kitten fell into his hand, and the mama had got hit by a car.
Oh.
And apparently she was moving him, and I guess he was the last one. We never found the rest of them. And that night he was screaming. We were trying to feed him with a bottle, and our female boxer, she couldn't have any babies. So she literally took this cat out of my roommate's hand, and then she nudged the bottle, and she laid him in her arms, and she took the bottle and held it in her breast right here, and she fed the cat.
Oh, my dang. That's cool.
She literally raised this cat as her own. And the day she died of cancer, he came and woke up me and my roommate. Yeah, I'm going to call about that dog this week. Tomorrow, I'm going to call about him tomorrow and just see what
That's a really beautiful cat.
Get locked outside. Yeah, if I see it in the morning, I'm calling on my way to work. But this is my kitty cat, and he thought for the first 2 years of his life he was a dog. Cat, half dog. And his name is Devo because when he was born, we thought he was a girl, and we named him Diva because
But then we realized that he had balls and he was a boy. So that's Devo. And he doesn't, nobody sees him much, but he's very affectionate. He loves to kiss and love and hug up on you. But because he was raised by dogs, he thought he was literally a dog. And Buttercup was alive and he was really little. I wish I had a YouTube channel then because I would have filmed this. Probably got 1 million views. He was this little tiny kitty cat. I mean, he was so little. And his mom was this big boxer. And he would walk underneath her with the same stance. She had this really pretty stance like boxers had. And and he would pop his legs just like hers. And he would walk under her legs as a kitten, just like her. And when she would stop to pee, he would get beside her and he'd sit down and pee just like her and just go out and he would just walk just like her. He looked just like this baby boxer, but he was bad at it. Like he was just so bad at being a dog. He ate dog food. Now he only eats cat food. But before he would only eat dog food. He went outside. And after she died and then Waffle started tormenting him, he stays outside, but he comes in at night. But he's a good boy. He's my heart. Like I'm not a cat person, not at all, but he's my baby. And I just because I've had him since he was 3 days old.
Right.
So he's my baby. He's the cutest thing ever. Now you got to see Devo. I'm so excited you got to see my cat.
I never knew you had a cat.
I do have Devo. He's so quiet you don't even know he exists. He's the best cat ever. He will love it. He sleeps with me, and he like right now he's licking my face like a dog. When you come in the house when he used to be a baby kitten, he would jump up on you like a puppy and he would lick you in the face. Like his mom did. It was so funny. He had so much, but the day she died, oh my God, he's never been the same since she died. Like mentally, it really messed with him because he loved her so much. I mean, like he slayed with her at night and played with her, like. And you got to think he was 3 days old. That's the only mom he ever knew. He doesn't know that she was a dog. He just knows that this beautiful animal raised him as a baby, and that's his mama.
Right.
He doesn't know that that's she's a dog or he's a cat. And they believe I'm actually like my eyes are watering right now, and I think I'm allergic to cats. The dog, the vet does, but I can't do it. I'm not getting rid of him because I can't.
Right.
I tried one time to get rid of him. And I cried for like an hour, and the mama dog, she howled, like she literally howled as I was taking him out of the house. So I couldn't get rid of him. I couldn't take her baby because she couldn't have any children. So she had a emergency surgery and couldn't have any more babies. So he was her baby. And when I was trying to take him to stay with this old man, his cat had died. She literally was screaming and just crying and trying to knock him out of my hand. I said, I can't give this cat away. This dog is going to be devastated. And he's howling. He's like trying to get away, and he's meowing, trying to get away. Turn back to her. I said, that's like taking him from his mom. I can't do it. But, but that's my cat, Doug. Now you see my baby. Devo the cat. Devo. That's him. But boy, you talking about rotten. Devo wants something. It's now. Like it's feed me now. So you can't wait 5 minutes. Like he wants to eat now, and that's why he keeps jumping up in my lap. In a minute he's gonna be like human. I said I'm done. Human. I'm done. Like he don't play. He'll knock stuff off the refrigerator. Like he will get up on my counters because I feed him on the counter, which I have to bleach the counter every night after he eats up there. But it's because the dogs will eat his food. So I put this thing on the counter. He jumps up on the counter and eats it. Then I wash the counter off or whatever after he's done. Well, he'll get there, and if his bowl's up there and I don't have his food ready, like I'm watching TV or whatever, he's ready to eat. He will get up on my counter and start knocking stuff onto the ground until I go feed him. Like he don't care what it is. He'll get up on the refrigerator and knock stuff off the refrigerator.
We have an older cat now that's my mom's cat. Her name is Yasha, and she literally lives on the top of the refrigerator or on the counter next to the coffee maker. And sometimes we come out in the morning and she's sleeping on top of the coffee maker, but she won't leave the spot where the coffee maker and the refrigerator, that's like her spot. So I give her food up there. I give her water up there because she won't jump down. That's like her. The only time she jumps down to go to the bathroom. And then she comes back, she jumps back up there, and that's where she lives. That's her spot. So.
Yeah. Well, that's like him. I mean, I've had this cat forever, and I love it. He's the only cat I will ever own in my lifetime.
Right.
And I mean, when we had him, and we just all were so amazed because we're like, how are we going to raise this baby kitten? Like, you know, he barely fit in the palm of my hand. And when that dog, she just looked at us and just yanked him out of my roommate's, my ex-boyfriend's hand, was like, no, I'm done. And we're all like, and we watched her that whole night. We sat up with her. And we watched her, and we looked at each other and said, why are we doing this? She's got this. She's okay. Like, she got it. And when he needed a bottle, like in the middle of the night, she would come into one of our rooms and she would like take her paw if our door was closed, and she would pound on the door to wake us up. So we would go give her his bottle. We would keep his bottles made of formula that he drank. And we would keep bottles, and then we would heat them up and give them to her. And she would come and tell us when he was hungry. And, we would give her, and she would hold the bottle just like this against her paw and lay down with him and feed him. And she would come and tell us. I mean, she raised him from 3 days old. It was amazing to watch this dog raise this baby. And she wasn't gonna lose this cat. This was her baby. Like, and then Charlie, my boy dog, he would clean him, like, because you know they have to stimulate him to go to the bathroom and stuff. He would do that while she was feeding him. He would clean him and make sure he's going to the bathroom and stuff. So he thinks of Charlie as his daddy. Charlie's his daddy, and they're still very close. Like, that's who he's with now. He loves Charlie. Charlie's his daddy. I will show you who's here now because she's jealous. She was sound asleep across the room. And she saw me with the cat, and here she comes. She's like, she's underneath me now. Like, excuse me, cat. Look how tired she looks. Look how tired she looks. Look, but she's like, no, sir.com. You're not gonna touch that cat, not me. Like she's like, nope. She's literally over here to my feet. That's so funny. She saw me with the cat, and she's like, nope, not today. She's sucking my thumb. That's what she's doing. She sucks my thumb, and she's so jealous. She's so jealous. Mean little girl. You won't even let me hold the kitty cat. She's very jealous of any dogs that talk to me or anything like that. Just jealous. It's just pure jealousy. Waffles, you were sound asleep. You can't even hold your eyes open. You came over to get jealous because I was holding that cat.
How dare you?
And she has a bed. She sleeps in my bed, but she also has a spot underneath my computer that she slept in since she was a baby. And he was in that spot, and she moved him out. And she's like, be gone. I don't want you in my spot. And she literally like kicked him out. It was so funny. It was just like, wow, okay. She does not like no one bothering her daddy, her human. I'm her human. But I've had her since the second she came into this earth. So she's like, bitch, she's had me longer, you know. So it was crazy. It was just, you know, that's just my story, my animals. That's how I live. My babies were babies, you know. It's just each one of my animals has a unique story, except for Waffles, you know. That's just, but that's what makes each one of my animals unique. And people tell me, like, when my babies die or whatever, I take it so personal.
Yeah.
And I remember when I was teaching this summer at summer school, my students, I talked about Big Mama all the time, and I talked about Waffles, and they wanted to meet Waffles, and we were supposed to meet Waffles the last day of school. And I remember we talked all the time about Big Mama. Well, Big Mama, when she had her seizure, I told all the kids, and all my kids were like, tell Big Mama we're praying for her. And the next day they came in, and the little boy said, I told my mom, and we prayed for Big Mama tonight at church, that she's going to get better. And Big Mama died on the last day of school for the summer school. Right. And I was supposed to bring Waffles up there that day. And that was what the teacher and I was going to reward him. But I didn't, because it was so hard, because I had just lost Big Mama. And they were all so sad. Like, they came in and said, how's Big Mama? Because they knew she'd been sick, and they would ask me every day. And when they all got there, I said, y'all, Big Mama died. And they started to cry. Those fourth grade kids started to cry because Big Mama had passed away. They were so devastated. And they're like, is Waffles sad? And I was like, yeah, that's her grandma. Yeah, the Waffles is sad. You know, that's her grandma. The cat took it worse. I mean, my cat has never been the same since his mama died. Now that Big Mama's gone too, he ain't never gonna be the same. Like, you know, he's the only cat that was raised by a dog, I think. But And people say that's a unique story, but it's a true story. And it shows you that you don't have whatever you are, you can still be a parent and not have to be of that species, you know?
That's true, yeah.
But now he's gotten more cat-like as he's gotten older. But for the first 2 years, we were like, dude, you're a cat. We called him a dat, which was a dog cat, because he hiked his leg like a dog. He would not eat cat food. If you gave him cat food, he would knock it on the floor. He would not eat. He would not use a litter box. He had to go outside, which was good in a way because you didn't have to have that litter box smell. But then he would go outside. But now he's like, I'm a cat. I'm not a cat, dude. I'm a cat. Waffles with your syrup, exactly. She's so bad, y'all. I'm gonna start a channel for Waffles and just like film her for 24 hours and let you guys just see what this dog is. You can tell her face like when she's plotting something. And Waffles is an evil little dog. She really is. She's Rosemary's baby. Like she's just evil. Like she's plotting something all the time.
Oh man. Rosemary's baby. Didn't you say your roommate said she was the devil?
She's the Antichrist. Yeah, my roommate calls her the Antichrist, or he calls her Baby Hitler. He calls her Baby Hitler, Rosemary's baby, Antichrist, or he calls her Damien the Omen. He calls her Devil Dog, Spawn of Satan. He was like, "Come here, Spawn of Satan." Awful. And she answers to it. And like he'll send me funny messages, like I'll send him a message like, "How's Waffles?" He's like, "Oh, she's great." Her head just spun around though, and she spit out green pea soup. Or he'll say, "Oh, she's fine. Her eyes are just red and her horns are hanging out. She's fine." It's just hysterical because Waffles is evil. Waffles is plotting. Like she bullies the other dogs.
Oh.
Like but today it was awful. She was so scared of the car. I've never seen her so terrified. And I don't know why, because she's never had a bad experience in a car. Like she just doesn't like riding in a car. And I even let her sit in my lap. And I mean, she shook. And then we went to my dad's house, and my dad's got this little tiny, she ain't but this big. She weighs maybe 1.5 pounds puppy. She's she's 3 years old. Belonged to my mom, but my mom passed away right after you got it for her. Lacey. And Lacey ain't but a minute big. That dog got all up in Waffles' face, and Waffles went to ground her. And she looked at her like, "Woman, this is my house." And she snapped back at Waffles, and I thought Waffles was going to pee her pants. Waffles was terrified of that little puppy. Because she tried to snap at that little puppy, and that little puppy gave it back to Waffles, and Waffles looked at her like, "No, you didn't, sister." Like, no, you didn't. And that little puppy, like, literally stayed there the whole time. And every time Waffles would move, she would walk up on the table and get right in her face, like, move again. And poor Waffles I had to take her home because I thought she was going to have another nervous breakdown. Waffles was so upset that this puppy was tormenting her. I was like, "Waffles, that puppy is like this big. And you're literally like shaking that puppy." And then she'd go wag her tail and get in Waffles' face, and she'd get so close to Waffles, and Waffles backing up like this, and she just kept getting in her face. And I was like, and we got in the car, and I said, "Now you see what it's like to be bullied, Waffles, because you're always bullying your dogs. So you got bullied, and now you want to cry, girl, but you're a mean girl. She's mean. She is really mean. She is. She's a bully sometimes. But it's because she's, when you're born, the vet explained this to me. When you're born in someone's home and she's been with me her whole life, that's all she knows. So there is that jealousy streak because she's formed that bond with me. I'm the only human to ever touch her since she was born, and she's had that bond with me since the day she was born. So it's a different bond than I have with the other dogs because it's like the cat and I have because we've been together since they were tiny, tiny, helpless animals. But this little brat is the one I told you when she was 6 weeks old. She was this big. Y'all remember how little Waffles was this past Christmas? When I got rid of all her brothers and sisters, told her she couldn't sleep with me, she built a little thing out of my dirty clothes and climbed up in the bed using my blankets like a little rope and got up in the bed when I told her no, when she wasn't no bigger than a minute. I should have known then I was in trouble. You couldn't tell Waffles now. Even that dog could barely walk, and she climbed up in the bed using her teeth and pulled herself up on that bed and crawled up in that bed with me. Said, "Oh, I'm sleeping where? In the bed with you. Now move over." Like, she's horrible. She's gonna try to cry. I'm telling you how you got bullied, Waffles. Waffles got bullied, and she didn't like it, but I laughed. I'm like, devil. My dad's like, that's so. He's like, tell us, dog, don't hurt her. I said, she ain't gonna get hurt, Dad. She's the Antichrist. I was like, those aren't her ears, those are her horns. I mean, she plots this stuff. Like, she's been laying in the bed the last hour looking at my Christmas tree thinking, which one could I eat? That's why I haven't had any sleep, because I don't like to cage her. So I've been sleeping on the couch, which is the most uncomfortable thing, because I don't want Waffles in a cage for 7.5 hours while I'm at work and then all night, because I feel bad for her. So I'm trying to do us nice stuff. What she do, she'd be a brat. She should just be a brat. She's never good. Like, everybody's like, oh, you need to make a coffee cup for me and Waffles. You and Waffles. I can't get her to sit still for 5 seconds. I'm going to take a picture with her. Try to hold her still. She's trying to bite me.
It'd be neat to get like you and Waffles and like a cartoon and stick that on the cup.
I know. I thought about getting somebody that could do a good graphic of me and Waffles.
Really.
Yeah, me and Waffles, and put it on a cup. I thought about that. Maybe I'll talk to Sandy, who made my graphics for my thing, and see if she can give me that graphic to put on a cup of me and Waffles. Because if you look at my intro, you see Waffles on the couch. So, yeah. She put Waffles in it instead of all the rest of them. She just put Waffles in it because Waffles is the one most people know more. So that's supposed to be Waffles on the couch in my intro. She's a diva. She's a diva. She's something. Oh, and I can't take her places. If I try to take her to a walk somewhere, I'm gonna carry her. She ain't walking. Are you kidding? Waffles, walk, please. I'm lucky she walks down the stairs.
You tell me like over years you're gonna be like one of those old ladies who goes around and pushes the dog in the baby carriage.
You gonna laugh at it, but let me tell you something. When I was in Charleston a couple years ago with my boyfriend, my ex-boyfriend, that was the fad for rich white people in Charleston, and they would walk down the streets and they would be in these big fancy restaurants, like big, I'm talking like $27 for tuna fish sandwiches, and they would have baby carriages, and you would open up and it would be their dog.
Oh my God! Really?
Inside the restaurant or outside in the little cafes, all of them would have these baby carriages, and you would, like, oh, the baby little poodle would pop up, or a dog like Waffles would pop up, and they were literally in these like Gucci stores and Prada stores with these baby carriages, and in the carriage was their dog. It was a big fad for rich people.
Oh wow!
In Charleston forever, and in like New York City and all, yeah, they were carrying them in dog strollers, and I was like, I'll be damned if I'm pushing Waffles in those strollers. She can kiss my behind. Now, if she was sick, you know, got a broke leg or something, you know, that's like when Big Mama got hurt and had her second stroke the night she died, or the day before she died, and my roommate said to me the night she died, because, we had to help her up, and she could walk, but she couldn't get up. He said to me before he went to bed, he said, no, I don't want to talk about her passing away, because we both love Big Mama with our hearts. He's like, but tomorrow, if we take her, we were planning on taking her to the bed, he said, if Big Mama has to go to the bed, we have to think about what we're going to do if she can't walk anymore, because she's a big girl. We can't both lift her up all the time. So it was definitely, yes, they have a place in Charleston has $27 for a tuna fish sandwich and potato chips, girl. There's literally, we had to think about Big Mama's a big girl, so we couldn't lift her. So were we going to have to put her down, or what decision was? They're lucky the Lord took her. We didn't have to make that decision, because I didn't ever want to have to make that call. Right, but she, that was one thing he said is, Waffles is a baby. If Waffles broke her leg and couldn't get around, I could lift her up. But this is a big old boxer, and I can't pick her up all the time to carry her outside to go to the bathroom and stuff. And I don't want no dog laying there in its own bowel movements and pee and stuff. I don't even like that with my students, the ones that have diapers. I don't want them in their own pee for a long period of time. I just don't. I'll change their diaper 4 times a day if I have to. Right. I'll let a kid sit there in their own pee and poop. I don't do that. I don't have time for that. That's horrible. Listen, I'm going to get off of here, guys, because I got to get ready for tomorrow. But Doug's going to go live here in a minute. Guys, one more thing. Check out Doug's. If y'all want to help Doug, please to make a donation to his mother. Marley also, Mike can help you with her dad as well. Keep them in your prayers because it is a rough time for everybody. It really is. But and Doug, we'll try to figure out some things to help out along the way.
Okay.
Tomorrow I'll try to give you. If I don't call you by a certain time, give me a call. Just
Right.
say, dumbass, give me a call. And if I'm slammed doing something, I'll write you back and tell you
Okay.
what's going on. Because I try to go live every night about 7:30. So, but anyway, I will get up because I want to go talk to Kevin, and then I'm going to go to sleep and chill with Waffles for a few minutes because that's part of why she's being such a brat is because she hadn't had her daddy cuddle time today. So, all right.
Okay.
Talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all. Thank you for coming by. See y'all later. Bye.